Hi, everybody. Dustin Sheppard, President of American Pacific, and we're in Orlando for our branch managers workshop. I'm sitting here with my good friend, Heidi Daunt. Thank you for being here
Of course.
Heidi, 23 years at APM?
23 years at American Pacific.
Wow.
Legacy.
living legend. My good friend. I still remember the first time I got to sit next to you on our President's Club, and you were like, "You finally made it, Junior." That was a good time. Heidi, in an industry that is so full of, it's pretty transitory, right? And people are always kind of jumping from company to company. For you to be at APM for 23 years, talk to me about it. Like, how do we make that happen?
Well, the one thing is that I haven't had to pivot because you guys have pivoted before I had to. I mean, that's the bottom line, is that because when I first joined American Pacific, we were a broker. I mean, banking wasn't even on the plate. And so I had the luxury, I watch everybody around me, scatter and, hide under things and move around, and I'm just steady Eddie because of American Pacific.
That's awesome. You know what? You are steady Eddie. You've been a top producer, great manager for so many years. And as we've gone through the different market cycles, it's nice to hear that we're anticipating things. I think we're getting ready. It feels like today's a pretty eventful day.
Right.
There's never
down the hatches. Let's go.
There we go. Yeah. Never a dull moment in this industry. How has APM, because you've operated as a DBA, Treehouse Mortgage, for years. And I know this because I've operated a DBA branch here for years as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the culture within the branch, and then how APM's culture enhances that or supports your culture.
Well, I think that, who I am is, and over 23 years, that's evolved. I mean, we all evolve and change as we mature. But one thing that is consistent with me is heart. And I have always led with heart and caring for my employees, my clients, my community. And so when I found Kurt years ago and American Pacific, it is also a company that leads with heart. And I think that is why it's been such a long relationship. And so within that culture, it's very easy because people are excited to come to work. And when people are excited to come to work, they're excited to take care of clients because it's a great environment. Mm-hmm. And then, you basically create experience that people brag about. The community comes back. You have the money to take care of the community. It's a beautiful giving circle that you can create.
That's well said. Thank you. You know what? We should probably tell people a little bit. You're a product guru. You're in a unique market too in Monterey, California.
Absolutely.
How do we help you with that?
Okay, so Monterey County is a unique county in that we have the salad bowl for pretty much the whole United States.
Yeah. And
that community in Salinas, and then right next door we've got the luxury communities of Pebble Beach and Carmel. And so operating in a branch in that environment, you're serving two very unique communities. Mm-hmm. And, I've had offices over the years in Salinas, Carmel, Monterey, all three at the same time. It depends because over 23 years, as we all know, we've grown, we've become smaller, we're growing, now we're growing again, which feels great.
Does feel great. And
the products that American Pacific has provided over the years has been fantastic. In our market, especially for me, I think that Treehouse Mortgage is known for solutions because of the wide variety of products that we have. The jumbo, my favorite is the non-QM because of all, the people that come to the Monterey Peninsula are not your W-2 employees, and we don't have water, so we don't have development.
Yeah.
So, every house is older and unique, which means that you need a lot of out-of-the-box thinking to be successful in that community. That's why for online lenders, it doesn't work really well because
doesn't fit
the realtors get very skitty when there's an online lender because they don't understand the community, and when there's a bump in the road, an online lender isn't going to know how to take care of that.
You mentioned non-QM, the APM delegated non-QM and our non-QM resource, the team I mean, it's.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Renee and Aaron are absolutely fantastic. So, if we do, I talked about a bump in the road. So if I have a loan and we want all of our loans to run smoothly, but like life, sometimes you have unexpected things come up. And when we have that, I mean, I feel that the team effort that I have with Renee is just amazing. I can call her and say, look, this is what the situation is. This is the research I've done. This is, we'll brainstorm something, and she'll go to the investors and sell it. I mean, her relationship, I don't know what that relationship is, but I'm super grateful for that relationship that she has.
She's a problem solver.
She's a problem solver like me. So we just put our brains together and it works really well. I mean, even our appraisal management company. I mean, Lori is fantastic. I mean, I love, because we do have property issues. I mean, that's what we have, property,
Cool.
and then, you're a self-employed borrower, or you have, 3 or 4 sets of tax returns. I mean, when people are talking about calculating tax returns, it's like they've seen nothing yet until they've seen our borrowers.
Well, yeah, and some of the collateral and the appraisals that we've seen, like, growing up across the bay, you get the Winchester mystery houses and down in Monterey and Santa Cruz for sure. Well, Heidi, thank you so much for taking some time to be with us here in Orlando, taking time away from your business and your family. And it's just
totally my pleasure.
It's great to see you, my friend. I really appreciate you guys coming down here and spending some time with us. You guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you want to learn more about APM, please check out joinapm.com. Thank you very much. Aloha.